Hey everyone, welcome back to another Kevin's Kreations here on Geektopia Island. I'm Kevin.
I'm Cardwell.
And today we're here with a new fun deck. It is mono blue, so it's pretty simple.
Yep.
We like to call it swimming with the fishes.
Yes.
Just a couple people have asked about seeing a deck like this, so we wanted to show y'all. But before we get into it, we should remind everybody we do have a Patreon. It really just takes $1 to show us some support and some love. And if you want to see any extra decks that we have there, because we have Patreon exclusive decks there, so go check it out.
Yeah, that's
show
totally
us
our
extra support, and it'll be fantastic.
Yes. And as I interrupted Kevin, it's totally our super secret tech for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. With that, let's get into swimming with the fishes. So, the ruler is Shaela. We're going back to the old days, you know, because sometimes you need to. You need a break from divinity, so you don't have to worry about it. So, Shaela, judgments for blue, and 1, energizes for a blue. The weather is rain during your turn. You can tab, search your deck for a weather change rain, and put it in your hand. I don't have that, so don't worry about it.
I don't think we've ever had that, to be honest. No reason for it.
It doesn't feel worth it.
Yeah, not at all.
But you can pay 0, and you put a charge counter on her, like a thunder counter or whatever it is. And then it's an electricity counter, that's what it is. And you can remove an electricity counter if you do the weather's thunderstorm until the end of turn. And then she judgments into a 10-12, which is really good stats, actually. The weather is rain, period, on your turn and theirs. And when this card enters the field, you draw a card. You can pay 0, the weather becomes thunderstorm. And then her God's Art, hey, we haven't had one of those in a minute.
Right? Hey, yo!
You can pay a blue, remove 2 electricity counters from this card, destroy target J/Resonator, rest all Resonators your opponent's control.
Literally just ends the game.
Yeah.
That's what you use to end the game.
Yeah, when you're there and you're wanting to kill something, you're just like, oh, dot.
I mean, you know, now they have just a master rune that does it, but we have to work for it, damn it. We got this.
Yeah, for sure. With that, there's no divinity, so we just delve into the creatures.
No rune deck for me to wait on. Let's do this. First one, Angelic Voice Mermaid. It's 1 blue, 3/3. When this card enters the field, draw a card if the weather's rain.
So either side, the weather's going to be rain for you unless you make a thunderstorm.
Yeah, simple as that. Next one, Mermaid of the Misty Spring. 1 blue and 1, 2/8, so big booty. At the end of your turn, foresee 1. And foresee, you basically look at the top card of your deck. If you don't like it, throw it on the bottom. And it's at the end of your turn, so it immediately sets up your next turn. That's good value.
Yeah, she's really cool just because she helps you get what you want.
Yeah, exactly.
Next up is Silent Mermaid. 2 blue for a 6/6 mermaid. As long as the weather is thunderstorm, your opponent cannot play cards during your turn. So you're just like, hey, cool, thunderstorm, don't play things.
Don't counter my stuff, no combat tricks for you, it's all good, thank you.
Yeah.
And to help out with that, we have Praying Mermaid. 2 blue and 1, 8/8. At the beginning of the main phase, your weather is thunderstorm until end of turn. So main phase, boom, thunderstorm.
Yeah. And I am proud of them for this because it says play cards. So they can't even play runes on your... You're just like, no, don't. Just don't.
Do it.
Next up is the Aqua Rifle Mermaid. She's actually one of my favorites of the mermaids. So it's 2 blue and 1 for a 7/7. When it enters the battlefield, rest target Resonator. If the weather is rain, return it to its owner's hand instead. So either way, you're getting value. One way you get a little more value because they have to pay for it again, but it is what it is. So if it's thunderstorm and you're just like, tap that dude, swing in for death.
Exactly.
It still works out.
Still good. The next one, Coral Reef Mermaid. 1 blue and 2, it's a 7/7. When this card is put in the graveyard from the field, return target Resonator your opponent controls to its owner's hand. So that immediately makes it where you just block something or tack into something big, kill it, and once it dies, you know, blow up their big stuff. Put them back in the hand.
She becomes a threat all over herself, and then it's even worse if they have to kill her because you're just like, cool. And the best way to make her a threat is the Lord. Antorite, the sealed god of the Riverbed, 3 blue for a 9/7 mermaid. Other mermaid resonators you control gain +4, -2. So it makes her easier to kill, so you can bounce a dude, but it also makes her hit harder.
Oh yeah.
So they have to choose real hard what they want to do, because that makes her an 11-5?
Yeah, 11/5.
Cool. You want to take 11?
That's pretty rough.
Great.
That's pretty rough to take. That's more than 1/4 your life for sure.
Yeah.
And of course, let's go ahead and talk about Garmheld.
So Garmheld, half of God, is 2 blue and 1 for a 5/8 God/Wanderer. Whenever another Resonator enters the field under your control, produce a blue. This ability triggers only once per turn. And you can tap, banish this card, produce a blue for each Resonator you control. Play this ability only during your turn. So essentially, he's there to play a dude, and you can either play another dude with it or play one of our utility spells.
Yeah.
that we're going to cover in a second. And that's his main purpose. And then later on, you can tap Banish for a whole bunch of blues to play our big spell.
Yeah. So you notice most of it's all literally like odd numbers, so 2 and 3 and all that. So turn 3 you can play this, turn 4 you can play a 3-drop and a 1-drop, or stuff like that. Or a 3-drop and a 2-drop.
Yeah.
He helps you kind of overtop with the tempo.
Yeah, that's his purpose, is just to give you extra mana, really.
Yeah. Now, of course, we'll go into the spells here. The first one is an addition, though. 1 blue. Ruin submerged beneath the misty spring. These stupid ruin names. Anyways, whenever you play a water resonator, put a mist counter on this card. Remove 2 mist counters from this card. Target resonator gains barrier chant till end of turn. Super annoying.
I'll take it.
Yeah, extremely annoying.
Oh, you're going to kill my dude? No.
Yeah. No, thank you. Next one, of course, Biri-Biri Ball. Like one of our kind of favorites here on the channel. 1 blue quick cast. Rest target resonator. If the weather is thunderstorm, this card deals damage to that resonator equal to its attack. So, pretty good.
So with Garmheld, that helps that be played for technically free.
Yeah.
Because you're like, play a dude, it's thunderstorm, kill that thing.
Yeah. Or even tap it to swing in, or tap to swing in to kill it.
He just helps, and that just is insane because the value it gives you. For 1 mana, I'll take it.
Yeah. And of course, the other great card that we have here is the Path We Part. It's a red, blue, but if you control Shaela, right? Yes. Then it's just only 1 blue. So, choose one. Deals 600 damage to target J/Resonator, or return target Resonator to its owner's hand. So as you can tell, you're really just trying to out-tempo your opponent with dudes.
That's our whole purpose.
Yep.
Next up is Shaylas Foresight, because this card is too good to not use with Shaela.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2 blue, quick cast. You choose one. If your J-Ruler is Shaela, you choose up to 3. And you can put target attacking resonator on top of its owner's deck, put target addition on top of the owner deck, put target player shuffles all magic stones from their graveyard into their deck, and then shuffles all of the cards in the graveyard into the deck. Or you can draw a card.
Yep.
So for 2 mana, I'll do 3 things. Thanks.
On your turn.
Yeah, on any turn, because I don't care.
Just don't care.
So all those silly additions that do weird things, you're like, nah, put it away. Put that dude away.
Yeah.
Thanks. And I'll draw a card.
Yeah,
Awesome.
thanks.
And then the final card of the deck is actually starting to grow on me a lot. It is Mystery Box. It is 3 blue and 4 for a chant/rune. Reveal the top 5 of your deck. Put all non-chant cards from among them into the field and the rest in your graveyard. If this card is awakened, players cannot chase to it, and you awaken it by discarding your hand.
See, and that's where, of course, the good old Garmheld comes in with his extra thing. So you have a bunch of mermaids, you tap this, you do Mystery Box. Then you basically get another Garmheld for free, probably, and then just all your other dudes just slam in there.
Yeah, you get to play it really quickly with Garmheld, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
And it's Mystery Box, it literally puts you back in the game if you were out of the game.
Oh, yeah.
So quickly. Because you're like, cool, I get 5 dudes. Great.
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, I have enough spells that you may not get just dudes, but the likelihood is pretty high that you're going to get just creatures. The stones are really simple. I got 6 water magic stones because, I mean, we're playing just blue. And then I have 4 of the Shoal Coral Stone, which is, it counts as a water magic stone. You produce a blue. Banish this card. The weather is rain until the end of turn. So, I mean, if you need to make the weather rain for your Aqua Rifle or whatever, you can do it. That's what the stone's for. It's not really necessary, but it's there. That is it as far as the full deck goes. We do have some honorable mentions though, just because we just do honorable mentions instead of sideboard because everything changes everywhere.
Yep.
So first and foremost, the one card y'all probably saw is missing is Lightning Cave, but I didn't really want to go that route because I wanted to use the other edition.
Yeah.
But Lightning Cave is 1 blue edition. Non-water J resonators lose and cannot gain swiftness and flying. Tap the weather is rain till end of turn. Tap the weather is thunderstorm till end of turn. Play this ability only if the weather is rain. So it essentially just gives you the ability to make weather. And the main thing it does though is be like, you lose swiftness and you lose flying.
Yeah.
That's its main purpose. And it's just a fantastic card overall. One of my other favorite cards, and I'm so sad I put it in the sideboard or the honorable mentions, but I had to, is the Last Thunder. And if you run this, you need 4 of them.
Yeah.
It is 3 blue. This card gains quick cast as long as it is in your hand and the weather is thunderstorm. Search your deck, hand, or graveyard for 3 cards named the Last Thunder. Remove them from the game. If you do, destroy all non-magic stone, non-J-Ruler entities. If you search your deck, shuffle it. So for 3 mana, you get to board wipe. clear the board.
It's just good.
I mean, it's insane how strong this is because like your opponent has to respect that card, or else they'll lose.
Yeah, because you can even do like turn 5, hopefully quick cast, wipe everything, and then turn 6 mystery box, and you're in the game.
Yeah. Another one that's really good is Lokis Insight for the honorables. It is a blue and 1 for Divinity 2 chant rune, but mostly you're gonna play it as a chant. And you can pay a blue more if it's in a rune area. Again, you're gonna play it as a chant, so it's only 2. Look at your opponent's hand, choose up to 2 cards with quick cast from among them. They discard those cards. So if you're playing against the control player, you're just like, hey, let me see your hand.
Blue has discard, thanks. So
yeah,
good.
It's pretty ridiculous to give him blue discard. Yeah. Next up is Shaylas Return. 1 blue quick cast, return target resonator with total cost 4 less to its owner's hand.
That's all your dudes.
I mean, it's just a good card for 1 mana. You're like, cool, bounce that dude. Yeah. Thanks. And 4 hits pretty much anything of value. And the final honorable mention is Lightning Shield. It is a blue and 1 for quick cast. Target J Resonator gets +0/+8 and barrier until the end of turn. If the weather is thunderstorm, when this is dealt damage by a J Resonator, this deals that much damage to that J Resonator.
It's my favorite type of card right there.
Yeah. So you're like, hey, she gets big. Oh, you dealt damage? Take some damage back.
And it gets barrier, so don't touch it. Thank you. All that fun stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it is definitely a interesting card to play. And you just get to destroy somebody if they go hot. If they're like, this dude's big, you're like, cool, block. Thanks. That is it with the full honorable mentions. Thank you guys again for joining us here today. We'll see y'all again next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Also, guys, we just remind y'all to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and if you want to keep up to date on all our future content, make sure you click that bell. It'll give you all the notifications you need.
With that, we'd like to go ahead and give a big thank you to all our fans that support us through the year, and especially our Patreon support people. We do like to give a shout out to our Mythic and Above supporters, and that would be Dwayne Higgs. Thank you very much. We love you.